Hey guys, how you guys doing? It is Arn here back with another video, and today we are gonna take a look at something that has been bothering everybody for quite some time, even overseas players, but now majority is in KMS. So what is this issue about, right? This is a huge issue. We have been using this system for so damn long, since 2012 until today, right? And a lot of you guys also knows what happened, and a lot of you guys don't know what happened, asking me to make a video about it. I know, this video is going to translate everything in this whole letter over here. This is an announcement over here by the director himself, Mr. Kang Won-ki over here, right? The director himself over here, apologizing for the cause of this issue. So TLDR of what's going on, right? So this is in GMS website. We are going to go through that later on, don't worry. So this is in GMS website over here, right? So the issue right now is that the flames, the green stats over here, these are the flames, right? These are the additional options. They're called flames. Those flames are used in rainbow flames, in red flames, right? They are not random, but they mention it. This is on Invent, okay? This is on Invent. They mention that all these flames over here are supposed to give you random stats, but in a research done by players in the test server and official server, gathered the information that these flames are not random. They are actually done by a specific pool of algorithm where you can choose between them. I will explain how the algorithm works. They release the algorithm as well. So over here that they already state that there is a random, right? Random amount of stats, but it is actually having a higher potential of getting all stat and jump. Why is that? And people question, players question them, right? Why is that? So that's why they release this information here, right? So this is the whole official release notes by the director of MapleStory Kang Won-ki himself, right? I will link everything in the video description below so you can have a look at them. So all of this over here is actually already translated in MapleStory over here, right? So we're gonna take a look at MapleStory over here. Let me close Discord down. Let me take a look at MapleStory over here with all the translation, okay? So the director of KMS, Korean MapleStory, Kang Won-ki, has posted a notice on the official MapleStory homepage addressing the new controversy related to the change in the additional potential rates in the test server yesterday. Yes, in the test server they mentioned that the additional potential rates were actually different, and they tested it in the test server, saying that wow, it's really easy to get the stats that they want right now, and why was that not changed previously, right? So since many players previously thought that there was something weird about the certain lines appearing together, they mentioned to Nixon, who previously said the system was working as intended, okay? However, this was revealed to be incorrect given the change made yesterday, which is on the test server. This letter was made in response to that and provides the detailed information about the probability system in MapleStory, right? So this is the whole letter that is here, right? It's over here, but it's translated in MapleStory, okay? So we're going to read the letter. Hello, this is MapleStory Director Kang Won-ki. First of all, I'd like to apologize for the review of the test server on February 18, and they're gonna give you the whole list of how it's gonna do it, okay? Additional option changes, system change goal, and the problem where jump and percentage stats appear together frequently confirm information. So they know that they already messed up, so they're gonna tell you that why and how do they get this. In this process of reviewing to the lower of the hurdles of the additional potential is called flames, okay? Flames, the green stat, remember, this is the green stat. We determined that the weighting method for both type and tier of the additional potentials was overly complex, and we decided to change the type to have an equal probability while maintaining the weight probability for tier. Therefore, we modified the logic based on our newly developed uniform distribution method over here rather than the logic based on different weights, which was developed when additional potential were introduced and applied on the test server on the February 18th. This was in the balance patch, right? After the rest of the test server update, we received a report stating that jump and percentage states additional potential were appearing a lot together. But after this patch was issued, it has been resolved. So, let me stop you guys over here. So, additional potential of flames was introduced in 2012. Okay. This is an event. I'm going to just right click and translate it. Okay, so this is how it looks like. If you guys want to read it, you can read it. Alright. So, it has been introduced in 2012. The flames was introduced in 2012. And today is 2021. They are only addressing this issue. That's why a lot of players are super furious about this. There were players spending over 300 billion mesos, right? I think you already know. I don't want to mention any names. A lot of mesos being spent, a lot of money being spent on just getting the flames that they want. And now they're only addressing this issue after so long, since 2012, right? Let's get back to the message over here. So, for a more accurate explanation of the past additional options type, the past flaming options, right? So the logic will arrange at the following. So how does this work, right? They're gonna explain the logic over here. Select the first option according to the weight probability, and you can read this over here, right? We're gonna go through that later on. In the relation to this, due to the fourth final selection base, the first selected option, which was higher percentage. For example, if damage was chosen, the weapon jump choosing the armor, all stats was alone with the lower selection, so they appeared together at a higher chance. However, we mistakenly thought that the related logic was selecting the remaining options based on the weighted probability, except for any that were already chosen, right? It's our fault that for the not accurately understanding the issue. We apologize for that concern. Okay, let me stop you guys over here. Let me bring this up. So this is how the selection looks like, right? This selection over here is actually also in Invent, which someone already explained through it, but this is where Max explained it, and we already went through in the Discord last night as well, explaining what the hell is going on. So how does the probability work over here? So right now you can see that there's the armor addition over here, so additional flame. Here it will choose randomly, it will choose one of the lines. So for example, I will choose number 1 over here, Dex and Int. Then the system will split into two different pools, the green one and the light green one over here. So 50% chance, right? You will not get back the red one over here because the red one is already chosen. So there's 50% chance I will get this one. So for example, I choose 2A, which is luck, and I choose 2B, which is attack. 50% chance, luck and attack. Then I choose attack, right? 50% chance I choose attack. So attack will be crossed out over here. Now, I will separate into two different pools again, which is the light, okay, this is the blue and the light blue one, okay? The blue and the light blue one, which is the two different pools over here. Then I will choose 50% chance up there and 50% chance down there as well. So I choose 3A, which is Dex, and I choose 3B, which is jump. 50-50, okay? Then jump is being selected. Once jump is being selected, then I will choose into two different pools again. Split into two different pools, which is from the dark blue over here and the gray color over here, right? Which is the last one, which is all stat. 50% chance. Remember, I choose between the dark blue and the gray over there. So in the gray stat, there's only 50% you can get the all stat over there. That's why in the results of all this, that's why all stat and jump were relatively higher in percentage of getting that, because it's always jumping down to the bottom of the pool, right? Which is 50% chance of getting all stats and 50% chance of getting the rest of the stats up there. Of course, the stats that you already gotten, you will not get it again, right? Makes sense, right? So that is how the logic works over here. The algorithm works over here, which is explained over here, right? Okay. So in addition, As a result, through the investigation or the probability system that currently exists in the game, this problem also presented in the ability system. This is where the fucked up comes in. So last night, legitimately last night, right, few hours ago, everybody was testing it in a test server for the ability system. Inner ability system, right? If you don't know what is inner ability system, let me go through this over here. So inner ability system is the inner ability system, right? This one, the owner medals, the one that you use owner medals. Where's the inner ability system over here? Let me go quickly over here. There we go. This one. This is the inner ability system. So the inner ability system has the same damn thing over here that the issue over here. So a lot of people are unlocking 2 stats in order to get the main stat over there, right? We're not gonna go through that. So, in the case of ability, there's no problem with resetting the tiers, but the same issue has been confirmed with resetting the lines. Okay, this information is modified in the official server update. Will be modified in the official server update in February, which is next week. Through this additional option reorganization, the problem of the certain option reappearing with a higher chance, which caused many users did not understand, has been fixed. Right? Moving forward, if there is a questionable problem, we will actively identify the cause and correct it. Apart from this, changing many types of the additional options to have the same probability is intended to slightly lower the difficulty of the additional options and will be maintained. So now, don't flame your items first, TLDR, don't flame your items first, flame it after new update, or they're gonna do a full worldwide patch, I don't know, right? Make sure you're gonna check the patch notes because this is a quite serious issue over here. Okay, so in order to accurately understand the difficulty addition, we also disclose the probability of the additional option tier settings over here, right? So these are the tiers that these are a percentage that they released, right? That you can get from getting what is the tier, right? Tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, and tier 5 of the flame stat over here. So that's how we can see that. This is how it's going to look like, right? The tiering of it. You can read it over here. We apologize once again for disappointment caused by not sharing our intentions or enough background information when making many changes to the existing system, and by not properly confirming exact specification during our change process. The meaning of word random in the game, right? So this is where we goes back to this one, the flames, where they previously mentioned this yellow, this red underline over here is called random. So they address the word random in the game. From the beginning of MapleStory service, the word random has been used as a term in the game. It's a collective term, acts of determining a result by generating a random number according to the set of condition. Right? We already know that, right? Therefore, when describing the probability types of items or systems which determine the result with fixed weight, the word random was used. Okay. In addition to the additional potential, most probability types, items, and systems in the game have same description. After this, we will check all the probability type, items, and system in game and modify the word accordingly so they can be interpreted with the correct meaning. In addition, to prevent the reoccurrence of the problems like this incident, we will establish a system that will not only check the overall logic of the probability system in game, but also check the actual application status of the probability type system in game in real time, right? So this is where a lot of technical things comes in at the bottom. Current probability system inspection results and probability type system monitoring build plan. Okay, this is where the data looks like. Star Force enhancements are periodically verified based on the usage log and has been confirmed that the system is operating without significant difference from the rate shown in game when checked statistically. This part can be checked through the below system of all the Star Force enhancement attempts from the second half of 2020. There are the results excluding the 100% chance of 5, 10, 15 events, chance time attempts, and also superior weapon enhancing. Superior weapon is called as the Tyrant weapons, alright? This is the probability table showing that the total attempts and the results with the destruction prevention option disabled and passing and failing star catch. When you successfully star catch, the success rate will apply 1.05x the original rate. So this is the confirmed rate, right? A lot of people has been speculating this rate, so now they released it. Is that the success rate if you star catch, there's a 1.05% chance applied to the original one. Based on the succeeding star catch of 15 star, the success rate is 31.5%, maintaining the rate of 66.45%, and the destruction rate is 2.06%, right? This is after applying star catch, right? Pretty obvious over here. So the no destruction prevention of no star catch, you can read about this over here. No destruction or prevention of star catch, read about this over here. The rates, right? It's pretty self-explanatory. The left table shows the fail, right? The fail one, the decreased rate and the success rate, and the right table shows the destruction rate and the fail maintain rate over here. So these are the three columns below, from left to right, with number of attempts, where is planned rate and actual rate over here. So you can slowly read about this, right? Very technical. There are probability graphs showing the attempts of the Star Force at 15 star with the pass and destruction. Only 100% chance 5, 10, 15 were excluded. That means it's not inside here. So this is the whole chart over here. Okay, the verification of the actual results for the rates of the paid probability type items posted on the homepage is automated. These are all data gathered from in-game, right? The actual results are verified on a daily basis, and abnormal detection system operates if there are abnormal values. Since the error on January 28, 2021, where lunar crystal patch data were omitted, we now count and detect anomalies every 30 minutes. Okay, so this is an issue last time where lunar crystal patch, there was one pool of the pet were not added to the pool. So getting lunar crystal we're using lunar crystal to get the vac pet, right? The P one, the petty pony or whatever, right? Is relatively higher. So that was the issue with this one, TLDR. Okay. Then this is the whole thing over here. In the future, we will create an environment in which you can enjoy the game with confidence by establishing a monitoring system for the probability type system in game. So this is where they will review the system itself, right? For users who are unable to use rebirth flames, right, items as intended due to the current additional potential errors, we will look into the history usage, right? Usage history, and provide a compensation as soon as possible. So they will compensate players that has been spending a shit ton of rebirth flames over here, right? In addition, the problem where the jump percentage to all stat appear together frequently has not been fixed on the official server, so we will include the rebirth flame item used after this announcement in our compensation. We apologize once again for disappointing for those who have sent us a lot of support, and going forward we repay you with updates that are more satisfying. Sincerely, MapleStory Director Kang Won-ki yourself. Okay, so this is where I really explain this, right? How does the pool works over here, and also, yeah, this is the issue after the director released the whole letter, and a lot of people has been using this method to get the additional the inner ability that they wanted, right? So that's a lot of things over here, right? So this is how the probability works, and this is why they're addressing this issue since 2012, right? And now they're gonna have a fix next week to fix all of this issue in this whole mess over here, right? So we will get more information on how the things will work, and do check out Orange Mushroom vlog for the whole translated version. This is the whole same thing as what you see over here in KMS. If you know how to read Korean, the translations are pretty much accurate as well. Some of them are not, but this is the probability of it. And a lot of players in KMS right now, especially in Inven right now, are actually saying that this should be fixed earlier, and a lot of things are going on right now, right? So we gotta wait for next week to see how they're gonna compensate. And now getting flames is much easier. Okay, after this update, getting flames on your stat is much easier because it's not going through this pool anymore, which whereby it will goes into something like this, and you will always get jump and all stat. Okay, so this is the whole information of this whole letter by the director himself, and as well as addressing the issues of the word random, as well as inability issues, as well as flaming issues over here, right? These are all the issues that's being addressed, and they will address more issues by showing the data over here as well, so you can have a look at that. Okay, so that's all for this video. I hope you get some insights on what the hell is going on, right? A lot of people has been asking me. I have to make this video so I don't have to repeat the informations. All right, so thank you very much for tuning in. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe, and as always, stay awesome and stay safe. Bye bye.